Lavender currently functions as the centerpiece of a $52 billion global industry, where market value is driven by lab-based engineering rather than simple botanical cultivation. Historically, its role was straightforward. You encountered it as a therapeutic oil in a spa or as the foundational soapy note in early 20th century men's grooming routines. Mid-century cultural icons anchored their personal style to these traditional, bracing lavender blends. James Dean was known to wear them, and Sean Connery relied on these early unisex formulas to project a clean, classic identity. But the landscape looks entirely different now. Modern luxury brands are routinely charging over $300 a bottle for highly abstracted, AI-formulated lavender variants. The massive volume of options, stretching from $5 essential oils to biotech perfumes, makes it incredibly difficult to know exactly what you are paying for at the checkout counter. Buying a lavender fragrance today forces a specific choice between therapeutic authenticity and engineered performance. Pick the wrong one, and you end up wasting money on technology you don't want, or dealing with a scent that vanishes off your skin in an hour. We can map the modern lavender matrix on this chart. The vertical axis tracks budget, from $30 natural oils to $300 luxury bottles. The horizontal axis tracks the olfactory profile, from pure botanicals to lab-engineered formulas. We'll locate 3 distinct formulation strategies here. Knowing exactly where a product sits on this board prevents you from paying a massive premium for a style that completely misaligns with your personal preferences. The first sector is the purist path. This is for buyers who prioritize traditional, steam-distilled lavender, specifically the Lavandula angustifolia plant. This document details Lavandula angustifolia. The primary chemical benefit is its high concentration of natural linalool and linaloyl acetate. As the medicinal section outlines, these compounds provide scientifically validated aromatherapeutic benefits, actively used to treat insomnia, anxiety, and fatigue. The major physical trade-off of natural extraction is that these top notes are highly volatile. They evaporate quickly when exposed to body heat. Because of this rapid evaporation rate, natural purist fragrances usually fade completely off the skin within 2 to 3 hours. There is also a stylistic trade-off. Unfiltered, pure lavender smells highly utilitarian. It evokes a functional spa environment or an older barbershop, rather than projecting a complex identity. Choosing the purist path means sacrificing all-day longevity and complex design. In exchange, you get genuine therapeutic authenticity and highly accessible, budget-friendly pricing. Moving up to the luxury tier of our matrix brings us to the tech optimizer path. These brands abandon traditional farming methods entirely in favor of laboratory engineering. Modern production lines utilize supercritical CO2 extraction. This technique captures heat-sensitive scent fractions that older steam distillation would destroy. To push performance further, manufacturers use synthetic biology. Scientists alter the genetic code of yeast so it manufactures very specific, targeted scent molecules. The outcome of these technologies is the creation of hyper-realistic or entirely novel aromatic compounds, known in the industry as captive molecules. This graph illustrates how engineered captives solve the volatility problem. While natural extracts drop off rapidly, the synthetic compounds hold a sustained, flat plateau, projecting intensely for over 10 hours. The financial trade-off is steep. Recouping the technology costs require brands to charge massive luxury premiums, frequently pushing bottles past the $200 or $300 mark. Buyers also have to accept that they are wearing lab-engineered molecules. This path is completely devoid of natural botanical purity. Tech optimizers are paying explicitly for the research, development, and extreme performance. They trade botanical reality for engineered longevity. The modernist path represents a stylistic shift away from the soapy profiles favored by mid-century icons, repositioning lavender within a gender-neutral, gourmand framework. To achieve this, perfumers deliberately strip away the clean, laundry-like aspects that usually define traditional lavender. As this graphic illustrates, the formulation strategy involves taking the floral note and submerging it under heavier, warmer base ingredients like amber, tonka bean, and musk. The resulting fragrance is a deconstructed, gender-neutral scent designed to act as an everyday signature. By burying the sharper herbal edges under warm resins, the architecture of the scent transitions smoothly between casual day wear and formal professional settings. The stylistic trade-off requires the wearer to be comfortable with heavier animalic or heavily sweetened undertones. Botanical purists often find these specific combinations cloying. The modernist path forces you to abandon traditional freshness. You accept heavier, sweeter base notes to secure a highly versatile, universally acceptable signature scent. We can take these evaluations and apply them directly to a decision tree to finalize your purchasing strategy. The primary filter is simple. Do you prioritize therapeutic authenticity, or do you need all-day performance? If authenticity is your priority, stay away from the luxury fragrance counters. Route your search toward traditional apothecary blends and natural extracts that cost under $50. If you require longevity, follow the performance branch. Here, you have to choose between a clean and fresh profile or a warm and sensual profile. A preference for clean profiles leads directly to high-tech traditional blends. A preference for warmth directs you to the modern gourmand and musk releases. If you are a purist, do not pay $300 luxury prices expecting a simple, steam-distilled lavender experience. You will be paying for chemistry you don't want. Conversely, if you are a performance optimizer, do not buy a $30 natural extract and expect it to project like an AI-formulated captive molecule. It will vanish. In today's market, the price of a lavender fragrance reflects the specific R&D and molecular engineering inside the bottle. Align your budget with the exact chemical output and longevity you expect.